Hey Gemini, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Let's dive in. Cooperation instead of competition. Okie dokie. Conscious consumer, no more complaining, which is good. Beautiful. Focus on your priorities. Let's grab your wisdom. Maybe a lot has been changing around you. You feel a little frazzled. Blessed. Wow. Beautiful. Something could be happening slowly and surely. You're like floating towards something better. You can see all those kind of like leaves on under her hearts. Maybe you're rising above some kind of romantic situation. She's praying. She's kind of centering herself. It's a beautiful card, honestly. Let's go ahead and see what that could mean for you guys. I think you'll be able to achieve more than you think you will. I think you're breaking boundaries of the past. Something wonderful that is unexpected, grace that is unforeseen gift from spirit. There are moments in life when out of the blue, it seems that everything has been orchestrated by divine intervention. You feel blessed in the ways that are difficult to express. So there could be like a new mindset coming, like a death rebirth, a more strategic one out of trauma or something like that with your friends. Yeah, there's a new gateway opening up and understanding with yourself, okay? You are moving towards a deepening of intimacy and a unique and sacred partnership. You know you are meant to make the connection. This union, blessed by the divine, will bring transformation and beauty in the world. There is also a sign that, even more important, you're being called to a deeper intimacy with yourself and with spirit. Wow. I'm proud of you. If you're doing this, congratulations, because you're maturing. You're really maturing and becoming wise and really becoming the master of your life. You might have had to go through things like end things to do this, but like, or understand like deeper truths. But with this new development, you will see evidence of grace in your life. Yeah, because you're aligning yourself with that more knowledge, that better frequency. Wow, you're calling in good spirits towards you. Good job. Banish, yeah. The Red Sea parts in front of you, and events come together to banish your troubles easily and naturally. It all starts with awareness, then your troubles melt away, right? Yeah, wow. Unexpected windfalls and good fortune comes now. Yeah, because you're at the right frequency to receive it and you deserve it. You're in a phase where any difficulties or obstacles that have stymied your success seem to disappear on their own. Be ready to receive. This could be about shared finances or real estate. The windows of opportunity opens wide. Yeah, this could be a new start for your finances or savings as well, or self-esteem in general. Accept blessings given now and don't forget to share them. Okay, I'm going to pull a bit of tarot. Actually, let's get you guys a familiar. Gemini. Okie dokie. Fragility. Wow. I like that. It's so peaceful. Okay, nice. Maybe it's been snowing where you are a little bit here and there. Or maybe this is like, a volcano, the ash that flies down after the volcanic eruption of like fire and anger and whatever. Fragility. Precious moments flutter by, so fragile like a butterfly. Rest, rebirth amongst the flowers, adapt to transformational powers. Consumed by torment of suffering or a long dark night of the soul, life has lost meaning and you're left utterly broken. A rather delicate situation left you feeling exposed, tender, fragile, and the outcome threatens to be tenuous as the abyss of the great dark void stares back at you with only emptiness for unwelcome company. Allow your spirits to lift as my dainty wings dance around you. These could be spirits that want to help you. You're calling in good spirits. Wow, with your emotions, spirits communicate via telepathy, prayers, words. I am here to remind you that to be fully alive, you must be willing to let the old parts of you die over and over again. As one who has walked through the darkness, you are now ready to emerge and be transformed into the light, to hold the energy of both dark and light in balance. Fly with me to embrace both beauty and pain that life brings, however fleeting, and make the most of every fragile moment to feel fully alive. Life is short, right? Be gentle with yourself. It's okay to feel less than perfect. Take the steps to heal and mend. You're learning, right? Butterflies indicate transformation, liberation, and creative inspiration for you. It's also giving like liberation prayer from the demons or the devil or the lower frequency of thought or fears. You're at the end of a cycle. New beginnings await. Time to be carefree. Release any self-imposed restrictions that now feel cumbersome. When a witch astral travels, her spirit comes out of her mouth in the shape of a butterfly. Work butterfly spells for friendship, freedom, and fertility. Never kill a white butterfly. This is the soul's vehicle after death. Create a butterfly garden by planting buddleia to attract butterflies. Yeah, it's like you're planting a better garden in your life, in your mind as well, to attract better opportunities, better frequencies. Yeah, really nice. You might even notice, when you're happy and then you go out and like suddenly everybody's nice to you, like you just stumble onto like, opportunities left and right. It's all because of that energy. You're protected. You or wear symbols to enhance butterfly magic to transform your life. This could be about like your work, your health, give and take dynamics. It all starts from within in the mind, right? So it looks like you're healing your body. Most final messages for Gemini. Most important messages. Thank you. Be playful. Okay. You know, I noticed the cards like to turn this way towards the camera, towards the viewer. So that's really funny. Take trust in divine detours. Yeah, there's a new beginning in your health, or a new beginning rising above any kind of conflicts and reciprocity, give and take dynamics, or anything like that. I'm going to go ahead and check her out, read what we've got on this baby. I feel like the spirits are congratulating you. 51. Like, woo, like they're cheering. You just can't hear them. Or you can, if you listen. Let's see. Lighten your load by finding joy and humor in the everyday. Become like the playful child, filled with curiosity and wonder, and soon you feel your own spirit lift. A few minutes or hours of fun-filled delight is exactly what you need right now. Enjoy the ridiculous of life. Be willing to jump in. Let your inner goof out to express itself with abandon. I like that. Okay, that's 16. Sorry. Sometimes a goal is so enticing and alluring that you lose your footing in the pursuit. You begin to fixate on capturing the prize, whether it's an opportunity you always wanted, a relationship with an elusive someone, or the promise of that big break. Coyote Spirit warns you that this trickster energy seduces you, will lead to nothing but disappointment and unnecessary heartache if you let yourself be fooled. Great Spirit wants what's best for you. So if your plans go topsy-turvy, know that Coyote Spirit is here to protect and bless you. Listen to her gentle warning not to take the world too seriously or become too attached to the form or the timing of your desire. Something better is beckoning. If you learn the lessons and lighten your heart, it will not be long before you see that crooked though the path might have been, you were on the right one all along. And also, energy flows faster on a curved path like this, a sine wave, than it does in a straight linear motion, right? So you actually move towards your desires a lot quicker. Time is such an interesting concept. Orbits, magnetism. I mean, it's all about matter. It's all about density and gravity, and it's just so intriguing. So we'll see what else we've got. Yeah, I think you're moving away from like criticizing yourself or any kind of like persecution vibes. Could have been like with a spouse. Maybe this was like what was tainting the connection. Yeah. Yeah, and it was preventing healing, but I think you're healing that, having trust and faith. You can see how it's like all dark, but the light is shining through. So you are reaching and elevating for higher. Let's grab you maybe a vision. The bridge, wow. Wow. Really understanding things from a subconscious basis here with the bridge, with all that water. X marks the spot. Yeah, with the portal tomorrow on the Scorpio new moon. 111, right? 5 can be manifestation, creation, joy as well. Making sure you're operating from your heart and joy, not pride or ego or anything like that, leads you to riches, leads you to sending out your intentions and them returning very powerfully back to you. Let's see the bridge. You can see like one hand's open, the other hand's open. So 2 people with open hands. Interesting. That could be important. Like both of you, if you're working with somebody else, or this could be just yourself, like opening yourself up fully. Let's see the bridge. 139. Yeah, this could be about letting go of like a way of speaking or a friendship, maybe Sagittarius energy. Yeah, there's a mindset coming in, a shift. The connection, the link, the gate. Bridges are built to connect 2 worlds. They create flow. You know, Gemini is associated with the brothers, the twins, right? And there's 2 hands here. Bridges are built to connect 2 worlds. They create flow, allowing us to travel between realms, ideologies, personalities. The archetype is the gesture of acceptance, of saying yes rather than withdrawing, separating, or saying no. When we cross the bridge to an unknown land, we are led magically into a new reality, a new gateway. We open up to otherness. Healing and communication are made possible. We enter a state of curiosity, wonder, and learning. The shaman, for example, creates the bridge between the everyday and the sacred. This card asks us to study the connections between the seemingly disconnected parts of our life, relationships, ideologies, and histories. Remember that a bridge can't be forced. It must be made with love, or its structure will not withstand the inevitable weather of life and the emotions, right? Acceptance, magic, and communication. On the dark side, lacking boundaries or forcing connection. Go deeper. Bifrost, the burning rainbow bridge of Norse mythology. Wow. It's kind of like when light shines through, like you could have been like operating in a really like stubborn way, and then when you shine that light through the prism, it reflects into all the multifaceted layers of the rainbow, right? So lie on the floor and listen to Bridge Over Troubled Water. Notice the ease and acceptance within the melody, the feeling of rising above the muck. Imagine building a bridge, then imagine building a wall. Which energy is needed for the situation at hand? Which image softens and heals the heart? I'm going to get you advice on what they'd like you to do at this time. What would you like Geminis to do at this time, please? You were strong, energetic, and ready to take on the world. Knight of Swords here. This could be about communication, establishing peace, balance, especially if there has been a lack of balance, being able to turn negative circumstances into more positive ones. Chemistry, right? Chemet means soil, transforming, alchemy, right? Sometimes the victories, this could be about making sure you're not communicating in any kind of negative shape or form, having clarity on any kind of negative, toxic competitiveness, or like with other people in your life, with people in general in your life, needing to be rebellious at all costs. You know what I mean? You could have Aquarius placements as well. You need to focus on your own inner joy, your own inner childlike nature and wonder and happiness. The horse here represents Sagittarius, so that could be helpful as well. The sunflowers in the background as well there. Let's see what else is here. A feather is on top of his head directly above. So there is a need to fly beyond something, right? Towards the sun. The sun is watching. They want you to succeed, especially with the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. If you do this, you'll be able to move towards victory. And again, he is atop a white, pure horse. So the color white, that purity, that cleansing. You see the white light breaking through the darkness of this card as well. So we have communication on the bottom of the deck with Wolf here. So I hope that's relevant in some way, shape, or form. Let's grab you a few tea leaf before we end this. Gemini. Okay, interesting. Maybe if you've been like too career-oriented, this is not really the time. Misunderstanding. There's a wall here. There's a boundary. There needs to be a bridge over the wall or cut through, right? This is mature understanding, a higher perspective with the elephant here. Something could have been like a long time coming, or this could have been a lesson that took a while to learn, and that's a-okay, because sometimes the lessons that take a long time sink in more deeper, right? So honor and respect will come to you in time, but this is only through balancing both blue and red, right? Balancing, not being too egotistical, not being too passive, you know what I mean? Geminis. Yeah, I think this will be able to heal your health as you bring this into balance. It all starts from within. If you balance yourself within, the outer reality will as well. Yeah, this could be a new home, new attitude, a goal-oriented person. You could be aiming for this as well. Very interesting for sure. I think we're going to grab some chakras. Gemini's most important vital message. Gemini, people and placements, please. I love to share my experiences and wisdom. I know when it's time to listen. So this could be a Sagittarius or a higher perspective, a new understanding of spirituality or reciprocity dynamics in general, health dynamics as well, new understanding, new wisdom gained regarding your daily routine and health as well. You could be manifesting like a new job, new way of managing your health or your daily routine as well, or new give and take dynamics in general. Yeah. I don't know why I even grabbed that deck. I didn't even mean, I just do things without, I let the spirits guide me. But yeah, it looks like you're going to have clarity on how to end something out, especially, or gain some kind of mastery that's been lacking here, it seems. You can see the monkey there, very playful with his hands, again, sprawled open as he like accepts the light that is coming on him. He's basking in the radiance. It's like a lizard sitting out in the sun. So most vital messages, please, for Gemini today. Thank you. Oh yeah, I saw this on the bottom of your deck, the same thing yesterday. So you've got this card 2 days in a row on the bottom of the deck. So I think we might read that as well. Let's start. The tantric priestess of karmic release manifests the capacity to integrate higher divine energy into even the most stubborn patterning that has so far resisted healing. When momentum is building and you don't know how to stop fueling the fire or reverse the damage, she appears. Her presence indicates that this is a powerful time for spiritual work and healing practices. I mean, the veil is thinnest. Call in the light, right? Spirits are blue. They're like the blue fire. They're like that extra element, right? She will support the work, and much growth can come from it, particularly at this time. No matter how wild it might seem, the storms of your life will be gentle. You shall emerge unharmed. Interesting. Karmic release and spiritual blessing. She liberates devotees from karmic struggles, especially those who keep repeating the same patterns with different players. We don't attract people, we attract frequencies. We don't meet people, we meet frequencies. Her presence in a reading implies the Divine Mother's blessing of divine disruption. Sometimes a jolt of disruption is a shock that temporarily is unpleasant, and we feel therefore that it is unwanted or harmful. However, once we allow the workings of disruption to realign our affairs, we will come to recognize and be grateful for what is taking place. We will see it as a saving grace rather than something we had to endure. The oracle predicts the ceasing of restrictive or negative influences. Ma is adorned with flowers. This could be like a passed on mother or grandmother as well helping. Is adorned with flowers in recognition that she is celebrated during puja. So this is about giving ancestral veneration, honoring the spirits, giving them water, the healing life force, the cleansing force, right? Water could be important here. Water on a fire, right? Yeah, there's a gateway opening up. They want you to have a deeper understanding of yourself and your emotions. Unlike the fierce Kali, who is adorned in fearsome places in the dead of night, the kind Bhavatarini is adorned in celebrations of the light. The puja, or sacred ritual, can be very simple in most basic form. It is a call to the divine ones to manifest on earth. It is a creation of light that has a cleansing effect on those doing the puja. You know what I'm getting in my head? There's that story, the Christmas Carol, and he has like the spirits that come to him in the night. So, and if intentions and receptivity are strong enough on the surrounding people and areas, cleansing effect. And if the intentions and receptivity are strong enough, being receptive, open-handed, right, on the surrounding people and areas. Okay. Spiritual activities have a positive influence, more so than you think possible. In a reading, Bhavatarini foretells the profoundly positive and expansive energy that becomes available to us if we're willing to open our hearts. She also reminds us we don't have to wait until things become severe to call on her assistance. Why not call for her daily, not only to resolve issues, but to prevent them from gaining traction in the first place, and also to align you on the right path towards understanding, greater wisdom, greater abundance, greater health. You can always do automatic writing as well. It's very simple. Look it up on YouTube. You can speak with your guides. If we align ourselves with such simple happiness-inducing wisdom, our lives become peaceful and free from unnecessary drama. Okay. She destroys the results of her action. Phala means fruits, and Harini means a female who takes something away. So Phala Harini means the woman who takes away the fruit of her actions. That means she can conquer our karma. Kali Farini can cleanse their samkaras, or mental psychic imprints. These are familiar grooves that keep the soul repeating patterns lifetime after lifetime. They're, trapped by the devil, false gods. They are comprised of habitual ways of thinking and behaving that prevents us from evolving into something new and more suitable. They are the karma of stuckness, limiting freedom, creativity, and expression. Samskaras can be negative in quality, such as an inhuman compulsion towards perfection. They can be something we consider positive, like repeated attraction towards being a healer. Although being a healer can generate spiritual benefit if we identify with it, it can undermine freedom to grow spiritually. It can become overly restrictive and even lead to suppression of aspects of our authentic being that we don't readily fit in with the healer archetype. Okay. She does what is necessary to protect spiritual awakening, to free you from attachments, even the attachment of helping others. That doesn't mean you no longer want to be a healer. You can't help people to elevate. They either do it or they don't, but it has to come from them, and they have to be receptive. You can't help someone that's not allowing you in, right? And that's why the spirits can't help you either if you're being stubborn, right? That's why you're trapped in hell, basically. But it's very easy to get out of hell if you have faith and you actually are receptive to learning, growing, and elevating. It means you will not be able to prop self-value using external rules. Ultimately, this is a gift, but it is a lesson that many healers find painful in the beginning. They need to learn how to offer their heartfelt work and not be attached to how it's received. If they see immediate results and powerful effects, the challenge is to not identify with what is happening and make the divine grace about their own ego. If the ego is failing these lessons and getting caught up in feeling superior or inferior, the Divine Mother intervenes. The lesson is that you can relish the roles you play in your life without allowing them to define you. You are asked to take care that you don't restrict yourself to the roles you play. Embrace the spiritual freedom and unconditional love necessary to be your full authentic being. You are asked to bear the discomfort of no longer relying on certain familiar patterns to give you validation. This will open you up to greater self-realization, self-possession, and joyful freedom to be your whole self. You are on the cusp of a beautiful breakthrough into a more positive era. To amplify her blessings, open your heart to the unfamiliar. This could be about how you speak, a mindset as well. Let's see, 3. She is not bound by appearances, opinions, or material limitations. She is both a void and the infinite creative potential that arises from it. The womb, right? The womb of creation. God is a woman. It's also a unity of souls, feminine and masculine. Do not be afraid of uncertainty. If you feel you are without resources, take comfort. Where there is lack, she restores abundance. And the nakshatras associated with billionaires are Scorpio, which is all about shedding, releasing, so that we can allow new energy to come in, more energy, more powerful forms of energy. But you can't do that if you're holding on to something. She can bring forth exquisite blessing and glorious manifestation from the sacred expanse of nothingness. Your soul can rely upon her completely. Cast your fears away. She is the power of the universe combined with the generosity of grace. Wow. Call in good spirits, definitely. When hope is lost, a way forward cannot be sensed. Kaladara arises as a reminder of endless creativity and resourcefulness. Her love will always find a way. If the way does not exist, then it will be created. If you cannot see or feel how to move from where you are now to where you want to be, her wisdom and grace manifest to provide what is needed at the perfect time. Allow yourself to be guided. Allow knowledge to come in. Prepare yourself by regularly connecting to your heart as you remain open to receive inner guidance on how to proceed. You can always just make a sincere prayer, like show me the movies or show me the music or show me the resources, the mentors that I need to learn to better elevate and support and help myself. Please help, right? That sincere prayer, Spirit's here. Also, take rest and be at peace in your connection with her. Yeah, because only then are we receptive. If we're constantly distracting ourselves, we have no time for receptivity to listen, right? If inhibiting or obstructing forces are at work, she knows how to use them, so we grow stronger rather than weaker, and when the time is right, annihilates them, thus seizing their influence over us or our affairs. This could be about letting go of a home as well, and this could, or emotional way of maybe rejecting emotions or something like that as well. Let's see. I was going to say something else, but I forgot. It's all about lessons on this earth. Annihilates them, yeah. Dr. Kupali says awareness melts away problems. The presence of but when we're in the dark, we don't have awareness, do we? We're shielding things, we're not seeing the light, we're not seeing clearly, right? And as soon as we bring in the light, oh, that's what it is. You know what I mean? Like, oh, that was the problem. You know what I mean? The presence of Kaladara reassures us during those times when nothing appears to be happening in the outer world, much can be of value as takes place at an inner level. We're preparing to plant that new seed tomorrow for the new moon, right? It is possible to learn how to see, sense, and feel the subtle inner workings of the soul. It requires a willingness to withdraw our faith from appearances, to no longer limit our sense of what's real to the physical world. We can practice dropping beneath. Just practice, right? Practice makes better, right? We can practice dropping breath in the limited perceptions of the five senses by willingly entering the sacred darkness of unknowing, the cosmic void. When one sense is minimized, others are heightened. When we let go of the idea that the physical world is absolute, we can develop innate capacity. Everything is a particle that vibrates, and your field, your magnetism from your brain, from your heart, impacts that vibration. Everything is just a vibration. Even atoms, different elements, they're really just different vibrations, which attract different, molecules and things like that together. But it's all a vibration. Everything is really the same thing. We are all one. So let's see. We can tune into the sixth sense of the soul. We can learn to trust what we intuitively sense, even in the absence of external confirmation. Practice makes perfect, right? Not that perfect is anything notable. It's all patterning. It's all just frequencies and acoustics. When we intuit at such a level, we gain the ability to recognize the truth beyond appearances. Rather than seeing the surface of the earth as barren or becoming desperate, we can joyfully sense that within the depths of the soil a seed is gathering life force and will soon crack open to become a lush green shoot. And then a plant blooms with flowers and fruit. Kaladara brings guidance that something barely discernible is stirring within, which has potential to become a beautiful manifestation. Nothing is ever hopeless, no matter how much the mind believes it so. Through trust in her, we become an active expression of the solution to any difficulty. She bears the crescent moon. The moon of the crescent form shows us there is light. Okay, let's see. Where we are lacking in skill or capacity in any given moment, she more than makes up for the deficit. Yeah, because you're cooperating with spirits, right? You're cooperating with the greater cosmic order. If what you sense lacks clarity, you need not worry. Our brains are small to understand the universe, right? Even those with excellent perception cannot know certain things, and that is no reason to be concerned. We can trust the Divine Mother knows what is happening and what is needed. When the divine timing is right, you will see the greater picture more clearly. Until then, proceed with care and only do what is necessary in the moment, understanding that you shall have a different perspective later. The ending of a cycle after a full moon, when things have gone as far as they can, and the initiation of a fresh cycle follows, of what has fallen away shall rise again in a revised form. Reincarnation, right? Let's see. Trust her timing and her own process. Stay true to your inner work and know that your efforts will bear fruit. This reading has been quite long. I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe. It's truly appreciated. If you want a personal, you can message me on Telegram and you can leave a tip through the Buy Me a Coffee link in the description. Good luck. I wish you the best. Take care.